When skill, safety gear, or technology fail to help, luck can sometimes intervene. For example, in situations like these. If you're not lucky, don't try jumping from a 900-foot bridge. This guy was fortunate to perfectly calculate his flight and open his parachute just in time. The cable snapped and the guy was in a free fall, luckily over the sea and fortunately with a parachute.
What the f***?
These fishermen were lucky not only with their catch, but also with their own safety. The girl chose a poor spot to rest, but the snowboarder skillfully avoided her on the descent. If not for the girl's quick reaction, another might have become a pirate, if you know what I mean. Fantastic! He started his descent on a bike and ended up overtaking it on foot. After this, the guy will never take front row seats to these shows again.
Yeah, we're good, buddy.
The cars missed each other by inches. If this isn't luck, what is? There are obstacle course races, and this guy jumped over a whale during a swim. This guy has no idea how timely it was that he turned away from the path.
We've got a Coke, we've also got a, what is it? Drench. And then, we reckon, we hit A3.
This guy cleverly calculated the combination to get not one drink, but three.
That's awesome. Wait, let's just see him. Let's see him. That was amazing. Wait, so we got the drench.
It would have been his last ride if not for sheer luck. It's hard to tell what was cooler, the trick or the lucky landing. If he wasn't lucky, he would have ended up in the car's rear window. I hope he stops showing up after this. This skier's fate changed thanks to people who just happened to come to the rescue in time. This looks like a new part of the Final Destination movie, only with a happy ending. There are plenty of videos where trains hit cars stuck at crossings, but here's a rare case where everything turned out fine. These climbers love testing their luck and the reliability of their safety gear. This could have been a very interesting story of acquaintance, but the girl was lucky to dodge. Even a storm couldn't stop this golfer from scoring. It's not every day a partner tries to land on you, but these guys were lucky to miss each other. I wonder if the girl would have appreciated the strength of the hit if she hadn't dodged.
Oh my God.
Dad, how did you and Mom meet? Well, it's a long story. This driver didn't expect this on the road, but reacted coolly to avoid an accident. The dog was very lucky to slip between the car's wheels. Where else to test your luck if not in a casino? The guy bet $15 and won $1,100,000. This is cool, but the real trick is to pretend you meant to do that. I wonder if anyone in the NBA could duplicate that. I wonder if the guy on the bike ever noticed that he just flew over a river. Next time, he'll definitely check his bindings better. When the driver sharply veered right, the truck miraculously didn't overturn.
There it is. Told you. He's
The guy spent 2.5 hours looking for his phone in a freshly poured cement area, and he still managed to find it.
You did not just find it. Oh my God.
These skiers didn't collide only thanks to some higher powers. I don't think anyone hoped for the truck to pass through the tunnel as much as the drivers behind it. If he wasn't lucky, he would have ended up in the opposite car. The guy caught a giant female Burmese python, but almost became her captive. Have you ever had a small rock hit your windshield? Why isn't this guy in professional basketball teams yet? The girl was lucky to have a fast reaction. Otherwise, she wouldn't have dodged so skillfully. This is the fear of many car owners, but this time, the girl was lucky. If there were a Jenga championship, I know who would be the winner. Accuracy is one thing, but hitting the target without looking is another.
no freaking way.
$1.18 million at Caesar's Palace.
The woman hit the jackpot on a slot machine and won $1 million with just a $1,000 bet. He just saved someone's birthday. Fantastic coincidence. I feel this guy will soon get a letter from a famous school. I think this guy has a spider sense. The guy managed to ride on just 2 wheels on the skateboard, which broke at the worst possible time. Luck and agility saved the snowboarder's life. Otherwise, the avalanche encounter wouldn't have gone so smoothly. After this, they should take this guy into the team.
You're gonna see how cool this is.
He saved about at least 3 lives right there.
Oh, look at the lady behind her like...
The girl didn't throw the ball well, but it didn't stop her from winning a prize. The skier didn't quite make the perfect landing, but didn't fall into the gorge, and that's really good. An almost incredible landing. A Jeep Wrangler fell off a cliff but landed on its wheels. When things got too hot during the performance, literally.
It's called direct deposit, look. Direct deposit right here.
Looking at this boy who just hit 2 jackpots, I wonder what I'm doing wrong.
One jackpot to the bank.
This guy throwing coffee capsules has better accuracy than some NBA players. These men won 2 toys at once and are as happy as children.
No!
This guy was filming a legendary golfer's shot and almost became a replacement for the hole. I wonder who got more scared, the pilot or the tractor driver? I'd bet on the latter. Harvesting coconuts is risky if you're not as agile as him. A huge pit appeared near some houses, luckily not hitting any of them. The branch almost took away the worker's ladder, but the guy was lucky.
20 bucks? No, too much money. It's no good.
The guy started playing soccer and the pole turned out to be a basketball player. The Coke bottle decided to return to the store shelf on its own. If I were the buyer, I'd be thinking about it. The guys were lucky that lightning struck the water and not someone's boat. This cyclist ran into a branch, but fortunately it only damaged his pants. Another girl with an amazing reaction. While some of us are afraid to even look out the window, a passenger on this plane manually started the engine at an altitude of 1,000 feet. Ask him about safety regulations. Everything happened in a split second, and the incredible reflexes of the belayer saved the climber from terrible consequences. Drivers did the right thing when they stopped on the road along Wild River Canyon. Experienced mountaineers know that Gerrans Pass area in the Swiss Alps is a dangerous spot. Here is a brilliant escape from the police. I don't even know what's cooler, the speed of the accident or the composure of the woman on the bike. A pilot gained altitude during an air show and lost consciousness. Fortunately, he quickly came to.
Welcome back, brother. See, left out. Yeah, you did, but...
This paraglider lost control for a few seconds, but he managed to get it back. This driver clearly played too much GTA when he was younger. An ice climber made a move on a frozen waterfall, luckily not forgetting about safety. In the Czech Republic, a helicopter dropped $1 million. What heavenly manna looks like in our time. The plane's engine suddenly stalled, and the pilots had no choice but to perform an emergency landing on a highway. Piloting a plane is clearly not his calling. He nearly killed a bunch of people. And this is what the calving of a giant iceberg looks like.
Get moving! Oh my God! Look at this run! Oh my God! Holy shit!
This lady considered for a long time whether it was worth using her powers in public, but in the end she had no choice. The bag was too far away. This skier's descent turned out to be more extreme than expected. Huge boulders bounced off the mountain like footballs. If this is the way this guy loads the rifle, imagine his level of shooting accuracy. If I were there, I would have definitely had a heart attack. But these turned out to be regular manatees. An experienced pilot was training a new guy when suddenly the plane's engine stopped working at the altitude of 600 feet. They were surrounded by trees with nowhere to land the plane, but at the very last moment, the pilot spotted a field he could land on. Several cars were moving along a narrow mountain road in El Salvador when suddenly it helps to be good at driving in reverse, and fortunately, everyone managed to make it to safety. With a pilot like this, it's best not to fly if you have a weak vestibular system. The bull just wanted to say hello, but never got the nerve to do it. This reminds me of someone. Looks like someone was in too much of a hurry to get the ball.
Are we there yet?
No!
Are we there yet?
No, we are not!
Are we there yet?
No!
And this festival in Palmero prematurely ended due to a storm that knocked down the stage and sent the giant pink teddy bear flying. February 2nd, 2019, Summerland. Some of the boulders that fell from above were the size of a house, but broke into pieces the size of a van.
Beautiful.
And here's another genius brilliant at hiding from the police. If sand is soaked with water for a long time, it becomes loose and you can jump on it like a trampoline. To witness such spectacular fireworks, it's worth visiting Paris. This house was damaged during an earthquake in Turkey and continued to hang on until this guy showed up. The plane's nose wheel broke and a soft landing was not an option. I'm not a pilot, but it seems to me that there's something wrong with this landing. This is roughly what the expression, "the ground pulled from under someone," looks like. Luckily, these guys are professionals. A giant boulder came down from the mountain. It's okay, save for a couple of scratches, it'll soon be good as new. And here, an excavator dug itself into a hole.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
Now we know what James Bond really looks like. Just imagine the horror of people who came to stroll along the Icelandic shore and encountered this. And here, people barely escaped from a massive landslide. Luckily, everyone made it. When you combine your skills with your friends, the result is pretty spectacular. After such a successful shot, they must have partied all night. The pilot of a racing plane was in such a hurry to take off that he almost collided with another plane, braked sharply, and ended up without a propeller. An elderly woman got very lucky when hitchhiking, and kudos to those bikers. Judging by the measured actions of this guy, he practiced for a long time to succeed, and finally, the shore couldn't withstand such a quick unloading and collapsed along with the dump truck. When this plane experienced engine problems after takeoff, the pilot deployed a parachute and saved everyone on board. 4 adults, a 3-year-old child, and a newborn. The life of this axe thrower depended on fractions of an inch.
Whoa. Mean our eyes?
This lightning charged the Eiffel Tower with enough electricity for the next 100 years. This is what luck looks like. This girl's skills are impressive. In my opinion, this is the best advertisement for Toyota Prado. Fortunately, the road is fenced off for such cases, and rocks don't fall on cars. This passenger plane with 146 people on board made an emergency landing with the front landing gear turned sideways. When it touched the runway, the tires started burning, but it had no effect on safety and everything ended well.
End of the runway.
Mighty strong landing gear here. All possible scenarios, it did not collapse. The chin gear, or the chin of that aircraft did not skid down the runway.
Another disaster caused by construction. A good reason to invite a golfing friend to a party. An orca surprised everyone with an incredible leap. The Miata driver caused a commotion and calmly drove away as if it wasn't him. This guy doesn't even need to try to score a strike. This little boy really wanted some fruit and then took it from the stand. But instead of punishing him, the vendor decided to help. And this truck overturned and its trailer practically fell apart. I wouldn't want to be in these people's shoes. On October 1st, 2020, many drivers were moving along a southern Chinese road when suddenly, the landslide blocked over half a mile of the road. Just look at the consequences. It would be scary enough to tiptoe over there, and they came with roaring engines. It looks like this isn't the first time it happened to this kid. This semi-truck also folded in half after losing control on the road. A bartender set a record by making 151 shots fall like dominoes. Finding people to drink them shouldn't be a problem. This guy is flying on a bicycle. There was a strong hurricane, and people barely managed to leave the mall parking lot when suddenly, when your childhood gymnastics class finally comes in handy.
Oh my god, no, I'm sorry. No.
We've seen many ways to pour alcohol, but this is new. If you find yourself being chased through the woods by a bear, don't forget to bring a slice of pizza, as it may save your life. Check out how much the plane moves due to a 37-knot wind. I can imagine how loudly the passengers applauded when the plane finally landed. Many robbers could learn a thing or two from this cat. Whoa! Did someone order a dolphin escort? The girl almost perfectly passed the pool and nearly fell into the water at the finish, but luckily she was pulled out just in time. Well, that's all. Don't forget to like and subscribe and tell us about any unusual lucky incidences that have happened to you.